Redistricting is underway across the state following the 2020 census.
There are a lot of questions about how much will change. Our political reporter Morgan Reiner has more on that and whether this will have a positive impact on underserved communities.
The commission listened to nearly 4,000 public comments. They took in 32,000 written comments and held hundreds of hours of live stream meetings open to the public. Everyone I spoke to today largely happy with the final maps.
We have been engaging Black Californians throughout the census and also leading our coalition of 30 groups in the redistricting process.
That's how James Woodson with the California Black Census and Redistricting Hub led outreach.
We know this is about the next 10 years of policy that will ultimately affect the lived conditions of Black Californians. And so redistricting ultimately affects not only who gets elected, but what type of issues get addressed.
For the most part, he's happy with the final maps.
But we think that they largely got it right.
Paul Mitchell is the owner of Redistricting Partners, an independent firm that helps cities and states draw new lines. He told me the #1 goal of California's commission is making sure every district has an equal population. #2,
making sure that district lines aren't being drawn in a way that could be seen as diluting the voting power of a protected class.
While the LGBTQ community is not explicitly considered a protected class under the Federal Voting Rights Act, the commission does consider them a community of interest, but the Census Bureau does not track the population.
So we had to come up with our own data set using our membership data.
Samuel Garrett Pate is the communications director for Equality California.
I believe that they all checked their partisanship at the door and really drew lines that are fair and equitable for all Californians.
Back to James Woodson. So what is one complaint he had?
We did see that Vallejo, for instance, in Solano County, was separated from other sort of similar communities in the Bay Area.
The director of Common Cause California told me that this commission should be a standard across the rest of the country, where many states still leave it up to elected officials to draw those district lines. Oftentimes, he said, behind closed doors.